Tervel Dlagnev here at the U.S. Open World Team Trials. You're not sneaking in and weighing in tomorrow, are you?
No.
Okay.
No,
so we're going to have a new champion in heavyweight freestyle. So talk about that crop of athletes. I mean, you wrestled most of them on your way through, and you know, we got some young guys coming in too, but you know, as somebody who's now a coach and no longer competing, what do you think about the American big guys?
Yeah, I think there's some capable big guys. Obviously, a lot of them have been around. It's been the same kind of core group, you know, wrestling for the last 4 years. So one of them's going to have to emerge victorious. Ray's had kind of you know, I wrestled Ray in the last 3 years in the finals, so, you know, he's really, really good. Gwiz is always, you know, in the picture. He's got offense. Bradley is someone that people forget about because he doesn't wrestle that often, but I mean, he's really good. Junior world champ, really hard to score on, good offense. So, yeah, I mean, that group, it's it'll be fun.
Guys got Gwiz and Nelson too. I mean,
oh yeah, and obviously Nelson. He has a win over Bradley this year, so yeah, it'll be entertaining for me. I mean, it's a lot less stressful. I was just joking around with the guys coming into the, you know, you walk into these things as a competitor, your head's on a swivel looking for your competitors and how they look and what they're drinking and how they're drilling. Now it's like this. I just want everyone to do well. You know, hey, let's all be happy, right? So,
well, but except for the guys from Ohio State, you want them to do really well.
Obviously.
Yeah, so there's a guy in your room named Kyle Snyder who won the Olympics and Worlds as your teammate. Now you're helping coach him and other athletes. So, you know, how's Kyle looking this year? He did a great job in the college season, and he won over there, and he won over in Krasnoyarsk at the Eureka. I mean, is there some kind of ceiling for this kid? Is he going to keep getting better?
I mean, yeah, I try to judge it. You know, I mean, he's got all the accolades, so at some point you gotta just judge him on the wrestling he's producing.
Right.
Because I mean, he's got, you know, I mean, if you just, his accolades speak for themselves. But even just as a wrestler, I mean, in the room you see him trying new stuff, and just his style is starting to change. His stance, the way he moves, his comfort in positions. He's becoming a really good technical wrestler. You know, he's had a lot of things going for him, and he's won on will and conditioning and strength and poise. And now he's really starting to edge that technical factor that I think is going to sustain him for time to come, Lord willing. So yeah, it's fun to watch his development. It's fun to be a part of it. But he's just a special kid, and he's going to figure it out as he goes.
And you got another world champ in the room, Logan Stever, who's obviously doesn't have to wrestle here at the Open. He's got a bye to the finals of the trials. But what's his progress been like in the last year? Obviously, huge step for him when he went to Budapest and came home with the gold.
Yeah, Logan is a little bit the same. You know, we've been kind of pushing Logan to work on his weaknesses. He's been a guy that really has excelled in certain areas, and certain areas have been a little hidden on him. But again, he's just got a new sense of commitment. I think that like, you know, finally making a team and, you know, propelling himself into that situation has kind of lit a fire under him to really become a better wrestler overall, because he's always been able to beat anyone on any given day, but I think now he's working on his positions that are going to help him be very consistent all the time, and I think he's going to make a level jump. But again, we're having a lot of fun. I mean, guys are really enjoying it right now, and it's just fun to be around. A lot of mojo.
You got some Buckeyes going UWW juniors this week. How big's your group of athletes trying out?
We have 4 juniors and 4 seniors. And so yeah, we kind of small group. Obviously, Logan and Kyle aren't wrestling, and then a couple of our other guys are gonna, you know, junior world team from last year. Colin Moore had some finals, so he's gonna be at the trials.
Okay.
He couldn't make it here, but so we got a couple guys, you know, they're gonna come back at trials. But yeah, we brought a good group. We're having, you know, our coaches are here. We're gonna watch some cool wrestling. I'm excited for not just us, but there's gonna be some good wrestling this weekend.
You know, Penn State's the target in college wrestling as a college coach. You guys are right up there. What kind of steps you guys got to take as a group next year to get that team title back to Columbus?
I mean, getting the team title back is, you know, I mean, I can't speak for that. You know, I don't know how to guarantee a team title, but I know that, you know, I think we're preaching the right things. I think we're just, the more cohesive our staff becomes, the more single-mindedness we become, the more we preach the right things, the more we behave correctly, the more we kind of represent our philosophy by the way we live and the way we treat our guys and the relationships we build, the more they're going to buy into it, get better, and have fun. And the better their experience with wrestling, the more they're going to become addicted to it. You know, that was my experience. The second I really fell in love with the sport was the second it gripped me, and it was an addiction to figure it out and solve the problem. So we're just hoping that we can make a lot of intrinsically motivated people at Ohio State.
And as we speak of that, how's your family, man?
Family's great. Kids are getting big. Just celebrated my 4-year-old's 4th birthday. He's getting old. I mean, it's just crazy. Time flies. So
yeah, no.
Exciting
are they big though? Or are they going to take after you?
They're definitely thick. So they're a lot of fun.
Well, hey, thanks for your time, Tervel. I know you'll be busy all weekend, but you know, when we have a new heavyweight national champ, we'll be thinking about the guy before him for sure.
I appreciate that. Thanks, guys.
Take care.